I don't know what's going to happen next, but yeah. So what now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back.
Thank you for coming back. You could be anywhere else. Summertime, but you're hanging out with us.
You're hanging out with us.
I love that. If this is your first time listening to the show,
you're in for a real treat.
Especially today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like today I'm feeling it. You just came off of like my mental clarity episode.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck you took before you came in today.
I was clear.
You're in a really good mood, full of energy.
So much energy.
Yeah, I actually might need what you have because I've been very low energy lately.
I'm telling you. So aside from like the shit that Straw did, when you do a water cleanse, it's really good for like rebuild cells. Like it does a whole reset to your inside.
Okay, maybe I'll look into it.
No, for looking into it. Like, don't take my word for it. Look.
Oh, I wouldn't.
All this mental clarity you're seeing?
No, I would never take your word for it.
Clarity?
No.
Okay.
That's not what I would call it.
Okay. No, but you should definitely, everybody should look into it. And I lost 6 pounds.
Okay, that's good.
Gained 2 of them back is mostly water weight, but
that's good.
It was good. But that wasn't the purpose of it. I'm going to gain that bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to Bali.
Your nails look good.
Thank you. I had them take them all the way off and like redo them.
That's good. I just got mine done. I don't like them. I think you made the line too thick on the what is it called? On the French.
They look good. I'm not a French girl.
I like French. I go through phases. But I think they look fat.
A little.
Right? They look a little chubby.
A little chubby.
Yeah.
I can use the water fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's new with us right now? I don't think I have anything new that I feel like, well, as you guys are listening to this, I'll be in Bali.
Yes.
And
you're in Bali right now as they're listening.
Yes. So I'm going to Bali. By now, you already know that the LTTA app dropped and also LTTA Talk dropped.
And LTTA stands for?
Let's try this again.
Okay.
So this is now with B. Simone. She has her own app. It's called LTTA app, and it's amazing. She does a lot of events there with the women, where she wears her shorts and she hangs out and talks about Jesus. Yes, she does. With her suit on, she put on all her clothes. But we also have an extension of her podcast, which you guys know that myself and my team produce and launch, and that's just with Dear Media. But we've recorded LTTA Talk, which is an extension of it with 6 to 10 women. I don't know how many of us it is, but we are basically like a cast of women that go on, and it's 6 of us at a time on the mic, and we're all going to go to Bali.
Very
cool.
We're
recording 2 seasons of LTTA Talk out there, but as you guys speak, as we're speaking, the episodes are already out within the app. So run to LTTA app on Instagram, and all the information is on there, and you'll get to see me like talking some more.
I love it.
With a bunch of
women.
Watch
out for the monkeys. I think Bali has the monkeys that will like rob you.
Yes, I've seen it.
So be careful.
I'm going to go see the monkeys day 2.
Okay, so don't take anything
I'm a punch a monkey.
valuable. They'll take your phone. They will.
I heard that. But I have so my phone, it's like a little purse thingy. So you can use it like that. So I bought it from
Keep it across your body. Yeah. That's going to be so cool. I can't wait to hear about it.
It's going to be so good. But you guys will see now. There's going to be so much promo that's coming out, like from the announcement to the commercials.
The
to
pictures I've seen so far look really good.
The pictures? Who is she?
I know who she is. She's sitting right here.
She was like, what?
Yes.
Yes, Lens. Put it on me. I was
Spotlight.
like, Photoshop that right there. Okay. Just move that out.
Little nip tuck. Little nip
tuck. But who you got for Woman of the Week? You told me you were excited about a woman.
So usually, I'll tell you guys right now, usually Carla picks our Woman of the Week. And it's a very serious, very accomplished, very go-getter, usually an entrepreneur, sports girl, somebody high in politics. I had the honor of picking our Woman of the Week this week. And I came across this young lady, and I just have to say I'm very proud of her. So first I'm going to let you guys listen, and we'll talk about it after. Okay?
Here, Crystal McKay and then partner Lawrence Campbell were thrust into the spotlight after she won $5 million on a Lotto 649 ticket.
It was her birthday, and she's been asking me for like 3 weeks already just to get a ticket, but I never went and got one. And then we finally drove by one, and I was like, hey, I might as well just go get you one right now.
But now Campbell says that's not what happened, and he's suing his ex-girlfriend, claiming the ticket and money belonged to him. According to a claim filed in Manitoba's Court of King's Bench earlier this month, Campbell alleges he bought the ticket on January 19th, 2024. and only asked McKay to hold on to it because he had recently lost his wallet. They hit the jackpot, $5 million, and met with a Western Canada Lottery Corporation agent. The lawsuit alleges Campbell was told he couldn't cash in because he didn't have ID. The suit says he was told McKay should sign the ticket and publicly claim the winnings. The claim says she then deposited the money into her bank account because Campbell didn't have one. Less than 2 weeks later, Campbell alleges McKay didn't return to the hotel room they were staying in. Campbell says he went out to find her and, quote, after some investigation, he found her in bed with another guy. The claim says McKay ended her relationship with Campbell and alleges she, quote, ghosted him by cutting off contact and taking out a protection order against him. Now he's asking for the $5 million because he bought the ticket and trusted McKay to hold on to the winnings for him.
Okay, so $5 million lotto ticket. He initially said that it was for her birthday.
Yeah.
Right? Also, when he bought the ticket, he didn't have ID and he didn't have a motherfucking bank account.
What?
So she had to cash it and deposit in her account. So then she ghosted him.
But that's the worst part was him finding her with another man.
And he found her in the bed with another man.
So she just
and so now he trying to walk it back and say that the ticket was never intended for her.
No.
You went on live television and said the ticket was intended for her, sir. So she's woman of the week because she got in and she got out. Okay? Got in and she got out.
She got her new one. It was probably an escort she had. She got $5 million. She probably got him a cute little guy to come.
When you look at the video when they're announcing the winnings, you could tell she's over him. She's not smiling or nothing. She just like, give me the fucking check.
And when they announced it to the public, it was her name.
Yes, it was her name.
She signed it. Everything it was like holding the big $5 million check with her name. That's her money.
That's her money.
Regardless of, I mean, I don't know what the purpose is. I guess you like, she a boss. But
she's woman of the week because she's a smart woman because she got from around that brokey when she came up.
What I think she's a smart woman for having an ID. That's up to date.
A bank account?
A bank account. I think she's a smart woman for knowing that maybe that man cannot afford a very expensive gift, but she knew he could afford that $2.
A lotto ticket. Exactly.
You can afford the $2 for the lotto. Go and get it every time you get a paycheck because somehow, some way, I'm going to get something out of you. You know, she was smart for using the resources that she had. And then once she got it,
smart woman.
She said, sir.
She said, bye.
He must have done something.
She was over. I mean, he couldn't have, he didn't have a bank account.
I gave you enough chances to get a bank account. And now you're going to wait till I win $5 million to get a bank account?
Yes.
No, you have to take it with my money? Nope. You should have opened it up in them $2.
Should have opened it up. Didn't you want to make Portia woman of the week for something?
Yes.
What Portia did?
So Portia won in court against Simon and got to keep her prenup.
Okay.
So part of when they first got together, I guess her money was funny in some types of way. Probably in comparison to him.
Yeah.
Not funny to everybody else.
Yeah.
But that her money was funny, and I guess because of reality TV. But he said she would get $40,000 a month, all these different things. But she wasn't allowed to film in the house. Well, essentially, the prenup came back during this whole time. She wasn't allowed to film. But no, the judge was like, you knew she was a reality TV star. This prenup, you weren't under duress or anything. Then you guys negotiated it for like a year. So it's going to stand. And she got to keep the house, $40,000 a month. To still film in the house.
Yeah.
So now the housewives can be filmed in the house. So this last season, I don't watch it, but apparently she couldn't film at home.
Yeah, no.
And she couldn't talk about the divorce. So now he's back in Nigeria. She's doing her thing back home and filming and getting her coin. So she's going to talk about it soon.
That's good.
And I think smart woman. Negotiate that prenup. You know that a prenup, if it's signed within 30 days of when you get married, most judges will take that on. They're doing it like under duress or not enough time to think about it. Like you need to really take your time when you're doing these prenups. And if you don't have one, do a post-nup. Like you have to have something in place. And when women have this in place, I am very happy.
Yes. So I think the trend of the woman of the week this week is the City Girls, 10,000 points. Okay. The City Girls is up. Okay.
You think
we got these lotto winnings. We got these prenups. I think Portia's a city girl in the best way possible. Like, I think Portia is not a stupid woman. I think Portia believes in love because she like keeps getting married and stuff. Yes. Like, but she's also not stupid.
She's not.
She's not finna deal with no brokey. And she gonna make sure everything is taken care of.
The bag is secure.
The bag is secure
at all times.
So I love it.
Body is tea.
I love it.
You think she got another man already?
Oh, I know she got another man. Portia been in Africa.
So she scouts them.
Yeah. I mean, I think she goes over. I think for her, the dating pool is more so in Africa than in Atlanta.
So should we go over there?
If you don't mind being a third or fourth wife.
Not how much money you got. I want somebody to kiss me goodnight.
Okay, so jump into a whole nother thing.
What?
Because this actually kind of leads me to something. Because you were like, how much would it cost for you to... This is what's on my mind. I've been following a Diddy trial.
Okay.
And Jane Doe.
Okay.
He was paying her $10,000 a month.
Yes.
And she was doing the freak offs.
Mm-hmm.
He was also paying her rent on top of the $10,000 a month?
No, I think the 10,000 covered.
Oh, okay.
She has child support.
So when you initially hear 10,000, it's like, okay, $10,000 a month. And she probably only sees him a couple days out of the month.
But when you see him. You see him.
And you see a bunch of, with him, you see several.
Oscar Myers everywhere.
Yeah. So
Baby
I
oil
was like,
everywhere.
yeah, and $10,000 a month is like $120 a year. I make more than that just typing on this little corporate computer.
Going like this.
Yeah. So I was like, the more I think about it, she was doing that shit for pennies.
So definitely would not be for $10,000 a month. $10,000 a month would be like an older man, maybe not like that I maybe not attractive, but that I get along with, and I see you twice a month.
Yeah.
And you give me 10,000. But I enjoy
Are you
you.
hunching them?
Huh?
Are you hunching them?
Am I hunching? Maybe one out of the two. But it's quick because he's old and he don't take Viagra.
Are the lights
So it's quick and the lights are off. The lights. Maybe I just give him a dance. Maybe just give him a dance.
It's getting more, it's less and less every time you think about it.
And then it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I could be like a dancer's.
So because of that, I think she really did, like, I know there's a money aspect to it, but when I think about how much she was receiving for how much she was getting, I think she really liked Diddy and wanted to be his girlfriend.
They all do.
Yeah.
They all. So I've never met Diddy in person. Thank God. No, that would have happened to me. But
I know he's shaped bad.
He's shaped terrible.
He's shaped bad.
He's shaped like an upside down Christmas tree. He's shaped bad. Especially when as the older he's gotten, it's just like, my
Yeah, he's shaped bad.
Mm-hmm. So he didn't want to be having all these kids.
Yeah, he is shaped bad.
He had the twins. Ooh, okay. But going back to this, from what I hear online is that everyone that's been around Diddy before, he has this presence.
He's charismatic.
And I know what it's like being in the presence of someone who is not attractive, but they have this charisma to them and this power to them.
Powerful, yeah.
It's so all of this.
When he would say jump, people are like, how high,
absolutely.
How many
and it wasn't because he was being mean. So I think people are going like, oh my God, don't you know what he's already done to other people? That's not how he's treating you at first, which is that's how abusive relationships work. They don't come out of the game like, oh my God, I love you. Bow.
Yeah.
You know, they uplift and they put you on this pedestal for a while. Now, I would did a little digging because they're saying that maybe allegedly Jane Doe, allegedly she is 50's second baby mama. So we don't know if this is true, but what I'm seeing here is he's even saying it online that it may be her, right? And alluding to that. Now, she dated Jason Derulo after 50. Yeah. She's dated other celebrities after 50. She dated Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, and 50 didn't say nothing. So 50, I think, is really upset over the fact that I think she was taking a jab at him with Diddy.
Oh, you think?
I think that she used Diddy to be like, I'm going to stick this to you. Probably because 50 didn't want to pay child support. Whatever. They had to have been beefing, and I think she got with this Diddy thing. And it just went bad for her. I think Diddy knew what he was doing. I'm going to use you to get at him. And it's like, you dummy. I told you this. But also, you don't have to go that hard, 50. You don't have to go that hard.
50 is very petty.
He is a lot.
He's doing a lot.
Yeah. But I just see a hurt man. He's hurt. For whatever reason, he's more like trying to get his get back. He needs to get to church and some little therapy.
He does, because at the end of the day, that's still his son's mom.
I know. But he doesn't care about that. You saw how
he does not care at all. He does not care at all.
I don't think we talked about it because I was like, I don't think Diddy's abusive, but it's true what you said. I don't think he's abusive physically, maybe to women.
Oh, Diddy? Yes, he is.
I mean, not Diddy. I'm sorry. 50.
Yeah, 50.
I don't think there's, at least that we know of, evidence of 50 being violently, physically with women, but I think that he can mind fuck them real good. I don't think he's a very nice person after they no longer serve him a purpose. But I don't know. I'd still love to. Okay.
Oh, you're attracted to 50 Cent?
I am.
Really?
I am. He gives me that grand presence, and he's really smart business-wise, so he gives me all of those. I don't think I would want to date him, but I can see why the ladies like 50. I can see why Cuban Link stayed there as long as she did.
Okay.
50 give me, I just love him.
Yeah, you do. You like big guys.
I do.
You like somebody look like, he's like, are you security?
Yes, my security.
Yes, you do.
At all times. If you've listened to the So What Now podcast for a while, you know how important acceptance is when it comes to personal growth. And you know who else is big on acceptance? Discover. You see, Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. That's a whole lot of places and a whole lot of acceptance, which is great for Discover, but even better for you, based on the February 2024 Nielsen report. So learn more at discover.com/credit card. We're going to switch over to something that we've been seeing online, trending, keeping with there's trials and bills and politics, but I also know that you were changing over your internet to AT&T recently.
Yep.
But there's a new thing. You were like, you don't want to switch your phone over, but you might want to consider switching over to Trump Mobile, girl.
Wait.
Yes.
Trump has a cell phone?
Yeah, girl. So we got a cell phone service, a mobile service, and we also have a Trump's branded smartphone. So for a low $47.45, $47.45, you get it?
Yeah. Oh.
President $47.45.
Yeah.
So for $47.45, you can get a monthly thing with Trump Mobile.
I did not know this.
Yeah. So, you know, they have the Trump coin, the sneakers, the guitars. Well, now they have the Trump phones and the Trump Mobile, girl.
I want to see does it look like a regular cell phone? Or is it like branded with Trump? Get out of
That's what we
here.
have right now. I don't know if this is a mock-up or what. We're getting this from ABC News. It literally just came out today as we're recording. So we're gonna hear this about 2 weeks later. But yeah, he's just building up for his family. And you know what? I don't blame him. He might be not the guy that but when it comes to business, he's not supposed to be a president because he don't really care about people. But he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's got the most eyes on him. So launch all these. You only got 4 years, bro. 4 years and you're out of there. No, 4 years. And he just turned, what, 80?
79.
79. Oh, Jesus. It's like his years go backwards.
But his parents lived a very long time. His parents lived almost like 100.
Ooh, so he's going to be here all 4 years. All right. He's not going to do more than 4 years. So he's going to do these 4 years. And he got Barron, who's just turned 18. So he's going to leave all these businesses for his kids and his grandkids.
Okay.
I
Trump
guess.
Mobile.
Yeah, Trump Mobile. So if y'all out here want to pay $47.45, Metro, watch out. It's coming. Metro, I think, is $35, though.
Is it so? There's a phone thing that when you're low income, there's a cell phone that they offer. Is this just that?
No, this is it's a own private company, Trump Mobile. And did you see if you get $5 million, you can get a Trump gold card, kind of like when you do Willy Wonka and you get the gold ticket.
Bucks?
You can get a ticket and become a citizen for $5 million.
Get out of here!
Yeah, they got his face on it, girl. He's a branding king.
Okay.
The orange man. Jesus. Branding the wrong things. Okay. So speaking of Trump, he got a Trump Mobile. He got all this, but also something he can do while he's president. Not when he's just a regular businessman, but when he's president, he can do some pardons.
I know. That's why I don't be saying too much. I'm gonna be honest. No, I'm just playing.
Not too much on him. Just in case you need it later on. Well, we found some pardons that Trump has done. There are different types of pardons. So where did I put all of them? Oh no.
They're right here. So he most recently, I think, right? He pardoned Todd and Julie Chrisley. So these are the reality stars that went to jail for like bank fraud.
Was it bank fraud or it was the scholarships with the girls that were putting their girl?
No. It was bank fraud. They was making their accounts look like they had more money so that they would be approved for loans. They not the scholarship people. These are bank fraud people. No. And girl, when I say he pardoned these people, like in their trial, there's clear emails where they're emailing their assistant, hey, make the Wells Fargo account looks like it has X amount of dollars as of X amount of days.
No.
And make sure you do this time because last time you fucked it up and blah, blah, blah. Like actual emails that say stuff like this.
No.
Yes.
And he still did it.
And they say his jealous lover, his gay lover, the husband, is who ratted him out. So Trump pardoned him. I wonder how you like get on his radar to be pardoned.
You have to be real popular because he loves popularity. Did you see that right now? He rolled back the immigration raids in hotels, restaurants, and farms because of the protests. He don't like this protesting thing. He wants to be popular, so he rolled it back immediately. Don't do it here. There's farmers are great agriculture, so now they rolled it back because they need to focus on the criminals. Oh, that's what you were doing the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he likes to be popular. So, girl, you better get to posting. So you don't post enough.
I know, but also, what do I need to be pardoned for?
We don't know yet.
Nothing. He also pardoned NBA YoungBoy. I don't know what NBA YoungBoy did.
Is it on here?
Oh, he had federal weapons charges and prescription drug fraud. You have to have a lot of that to be arrested, right?
I don't know. I don't want to find out. But he definitely was a federal thing. Now there's different kinds of pardons, and that's what I wanted to bring up because there's a regular pardon, there's commutation, there's reprieve, and there's expungement. So there's different types of pardons that he gave to all these people. There's like federal pardons. Aside from who you just said?
NBA YoungBoy.
Larry Hoover is one of the ones that just became really
like a
popular.
big time drug dealer. Right?
Yes, he was a gangster in the streets of Chicago. He was convicted of a state murder conviction and a federal drug conspiracy in 97 and 73. But he only pardoned him for the federal aspect. He can only pardon federally.
Federal, okay.
So he has a 1973 life sentence.
Oh, so he's not getting out. So he's not getting out.
So
why did he pardon him?
To be cool.
Oh.
He wants these people. Twitter went crazy. TikTok went crazy. And they don't realize Larry Hoover ain't coming home.
Okay.
Yeah, but he got pardoned for the stuff federally.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he also pardoned Lil Wayne and his little 3 dreads.
He did pardon Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne made a song about him or like did
Lil Wayne loves him.
He does love
But that's what I'm trying to say.
So like, hey, if you pardon me, I probably would like be showing love too.
Yeah, Kodak Black.
Mm-hmm.
But Lil Wayne was fully pardoned. And that was his first pardon back in 2019. So he did that beforehand. And then Kodak Black, Kodak always talking about loving Trump, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
He got a commutation, not a full pardon, at the end of Trump's first term. For falsifying firearm documents.
They all have these firearm charges. Like, why not have your security carry the guns?
Because they from the streets.
I guess.
They're real niggas.
Very stupid.
It's so dumb.
Very dumb.
They carry it themselves.
Do you pay for a pardon? Or is that illegal?
Well, I truly think that they pay Trump specifically in songs, in posts, and like talking about him like getting people to make him popular. I think he wants to be in songs. He wants to be in movies. He's always done this.
Wow.
And that's what we have as a president. So, I mean, it shouldn't be surprising.
All presidents do pardons, though. I wonder if Trump has done more.
No, I don't think so. Biden pardoned his son.
But he did that, though, because he knew that. So he kind of like, he did that because he knew that Trump was going to go after his son. I mean, and also, like, he's a little crackhead. Like, come on now. Let him pardon a crackhead. Like,
let him pardon his son. It don't even
freebasing, we're just hitting the crack pipe. Like, he's harmless. He's hurting himself, not anyone else. Yeah.
Well, he did go and get some money out there. I think it was in Russia. And he was doing a little something.
A couple dollars.
It wasn't too many. Nothing compared to what Trump is doing. So it's fine. It's fine. I mean, they all doing it. Why not? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If I was president, I'm doing shit.
Are you?
I'm taking care of the people. But I'm going to I'm a fluff. Hi, hello, labs. That you're not going to know, but you gonna know.
Business loans.
You gonna know, right? SBAs. They gonna own the Crest building. You hear me?
Like, let them have monopoly over podcasting.
Yeah. Yes. You're gonna be in Greece. They're not gonna know, but they gonna know.
I'm gonna be the
What you gonna be?
Secretary of Treasury. Yeah.
Treasury. You'd be a great treasury.
I can't even count the 10, bitch.
I'm in
charge of the money.
Don't let me be president because I will do a couple things.
Honestly though, Carla, I think you would hit the button and shoot off missiles on the wrong day.
It depends. It depends. It depends if I'm my luteal phase and my menopausing.
I
piss me off.
Please don't vote for Carla. Now that I think about it,
I think the only thing that I would do as president would be really, really crack down on child support and deadbeat dads. Oh, baby. The way that I would have deadbeat dads bucks.
A man would never rest under your presidency.
I would have out mandatory vasectomies. What? The way he's rooting for these abortions, I would be chopping these men's nuts off daily. Daily. They would have a Planned Parenthood for men.
Oh my gosh. You wouldn't let us rest. You'd probably do a 60-hour work week.
24 hours, 7 days a week. All day. I'm going to be they're going to call me the Statue of Liberty because I'm like New York City. The city never sleeps. I'm going to be out here up, awake, get up. What are you doing? No. Welfare?
Oh, Lord.
Only if you really need it and you're going to prove to me that you need it.
Oh, my God.
You're going to prove it to me. You think I'm just going to hand out money just to hand it out? I'm only doing that to my friends.
Please.
Only for my friends.
Never vote for Carla.
I'm running for Senate.
Okay.
I am.
And I'm going to run against you just to save the world. I'll be like, guys, I don't even want it. I'm just trying to like reduce the votes for Carla.
I already told you this, right?
That'll be my slogan. Just here so Carla doesn't get elected.
Listen, I be like hanging out. I'm just hanging out with my friend in this podcast. This is just me hanging out. Go watch my Substack. I'll be a lot more. I'm going to be serious over there. I want to have fun here. I want to have fun here, but I am going to make a change in this world, and I am running for either Congress or Senate.
You should actually run to be the new leader of Latinas for Trump. I mean, wait.
Something wrong with you. I'm gonna start playing this right now.
No, it's how you'll infiltrate it and flip the script on them.
That's what we're not gonna do.
Okay.
Ever. In any way, shape, or form, because this right here is not for me. Let's see if it come up. Listen.
Wait, that's a real song?
You have. For Donald Trump. And then Ileana Gracia, who was right there with the hat and going in and dancing and doing the most.
Is that recent or is that before the election?
That's before the election. You know, they were going in. Latinas for Trump, Latinos for Trump, Blacks for Trump, but specifically the Latinas. So I want to talk a little bit to Ileana Gracia when you say that, because probably why I'm going to run for Senate, so I can talk to bitches like this.
Okay.
So she is actually a Florida state senator. Yep. Y'all know I'm coming. And I'm coming as a Republican.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm absolutely coming as a Republican. Absolutely. So she's a Cuban-American powerhouse. That tells you the first red flag. We need she's Cuban.
Oh, my gosh. Cubans,
this
no
powerhouse,
offense. Sorry.
Yes, offense to these Cubans.
No,
all the
Carla,
offense to these Cubans. Because now they crying, right? So now she's coming to my, this ain't what I voted for. When you was over there, I want to vote for Donald Trump. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. He told you he was going to do this. Now he over here taking her cousin, her mama, her sister, her friends, and they all leaving while they were working at the hotels and the restaurants. They just taking people.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? Just because. They took away, I told you, somebody that was close to me, they revoked her paperwork that she came here through a legal service that they have her paperwork. I'm not really sure how it works.
Asylum.
Yes, it was through asylum, and they removed it. And now that they took it off, they can take her away, even though she got here legally. So that's part of what's happening right now. But now Garcia is now going public saying this is not what we voted for. I have always supported Trump through thick and thin. However, this is unacceptable and inhumane. So she's upset about it, and she's like, I understand the importance of deporting criminal aliens, but what we're witnessing is our measures that feel more like a manhunt than a policy. He's been showing us this before. So because now you forgot, to the Cubans specifically, especially down in Miami, that you're not white. To the white Latinos, period, because when you see a lot of these rallies, we're seeing white Latinos on there, and it's like, you don't think it's going to hit you home until it hits home. This isn't about immigration, it isn't about Mexicans, and isn't about anything like that. For me, it was just humanity. How do you treat human beings, period, when you see them that they're under you? And I don't like this, but it is what you voted for at the end of the day. He told you he was going to do this. There's no way to do mass deportations without taking people that are going to fall through the cracks.
Yeah.
Because you're just trying to meet a certain number. So I've been listening to a lot of podcasts that go in and investigate, what's going on with ICE, what they're talking about, what their rules are, how many people they have quotas.
Really?
Yes. I saw a New York Times guy that went in with ICE in, I don't remember what state it was, but they went to go get one guy. It takes like 13 people
to get one person.
One person that they're looking after. And the brother had pulled up to pick him up to go to work. And they took the brother.
Wow.
They took the brother. But they didn't even commit no crimes. But like, yep, you're here too. And it's like, and I get it. Now I have papers. I literally went on social media recently, went viral for calling my neighbors undocumented illegal immigrants, whatever the fuck I said. Which is true. But I don't mind them being here if they're chilling, right? You're not committing any crimes. Now these right here. Oh, immigrants? They're upset. They're coming.
Cut it out.
ICE is here. I'm running. They might take me too. I'm not getting pardoned by Trump. No, all I'm saying is, yes, speak up, because you're going to have to, I think it was somebody recently we talked about, and we're like, okay, now you want to cry about it. But yes, use your voice to speak up, because it is happening. But also, this is what you voted for. You only voted for that because you thought you were different, because you thought it wouldn't affect you and your family. You thought it wouldn't affect your community. And now you're ending up with roofing places and hotels and things that have no staff. And you know who's not working that? Susie. She don't want to change sheets. Who gonna go outside and pick them strawberries in Plant City? Nobody around here wants to pick that up. They want AC, and they don't want to be in the sun when it's 108 degrees. They're down south. And for me specifically, my dad's side chick was Cuban for all them years. But she was actually real dark skinned. She wasn't light skinned. But she was still Cuban. So I always knew Cubans had a
But
little
this,
something.
I just want to clarify, this message is not to Cuban people specifically, Carla.
It's white Latinos. But yes, there's a lot of it to Cubans. Most of it is to Cubans. Cubans is the biggest Latino community that voted for
like,
Trump.
Hey, we were only able to keep 15 minutes of the pod.
Dwayne, you keep this shit in. Fuck them Cubans that voted for Trump. And the ones that think that they're white. Keep it in. Keep it in. Because now they're asking for help.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to stick together. The black people are the only ones that can save us. Now you want to come over here with the Puerto Ricans that we got passports. I'm scared they might revoke it, so I'm shut the fuck up. And I voted the other way.
Okay.
Even though when it was financially better for me, they are upset they voted for Trump.
Okay.
And
So, Carla,
what?
How do we stay sane with everything that's going on
with Trump?
Let's move to something positive that will help us. Because you, as one of those, you're very stressed out right now.
I do get
I think it's because it's like your people.
It is.
Yeah,
well, to be completely clear, it ain't even my people.
I mean, to a certain degree, they're Latina.
Right. So, because if I were to be selfish, like some people are, and say, oh, I'm just going to vote for my interest, and my interest of my people, we're American-born citizens.
Yeah.
Whether we are born here or on our island. It's just people, period. Like, I don't think this is a party situation. It's more like, how are we treating humans? Absolutely, there has to be reform in all areas of government. We're not perfect. But doing it like this with so much hate.
Yeah.
Like the King's Day for his parade. What?
I didn't understand that.
That was weird.
Yeah.
On Father's Day?
Yeah.
Was it Father's Day or before Father's Day?
No, it was
his birthday, whenever it was. It just a whole thing. But it is stressing me out. It's been stressing me out for a long time anyway, only because at the end of the day, I know that there are religious views and I know there's all kinds of views involved into this, but people are getting hurt. Families are getting broken. And it's not very American. No. Well,
maybe it is.
Kind of. We go back in time. It is a little American. I just don't want to see, like, it's sad to see how, and for me, it's like, when they're done with them, and we got no more Jesus's running around, what are they going to do to us? They're going to take Carla next, and then they're going to take black people,
and worse,
and then they're going to take the mixed.
So let's figure out how we stay sane.
Yes, let's go back to that. So set a media boundary, number 1.
Okay, so 5 ways. We're going to give you guys 5 ways.
Because I'm stressed.
To stay sane.
Don't go to Home Depot.
Crazy world. Why not?
If you don't got papers, don't go to Home Depot. They pick them up.
Okay. Is that on the list? I don't think so.
Okay, no. Going back, step back. So stick to the media boundary that you have. You can actually stay informed, but then you're doom scrolling, and that's what happens to me. Then I get on TikTok, then I get on podcasts, and I read articles, and I lose it. So I do set myself a boundary, and it's probably not a very good time of the day, but it's in the morning.
Okay.
I set myself an hour in the morning while I'm drinking my tea, and I just listen to the daily. Not too much. I don't watch personal stories. So I set myself a boundary that I can't watch too many personal stories unless they're coming from a journalist.
Okay.
That way it's produced and I'm not ingesting too much of that pain. Just like, were they bombing over here? Israel and Gaza, I can't. And I know that's a privilege, but I just can't do it, and because I end up suffering. Then we can turn rage into a routine action because I am angry and it is valid. But instead of spiraling as I may do, you can build simple actions in your life. So send monthly donations to a cause of your choice that you may want to do. You might want to volunteer. You can show up to a protest, a silent protest or a peaceful protest.
Yeah, be careful with protests.
You can definitely get arrested. You can sign petitions while you're waiting for your food. So I've seen some petitions that I've signed because some of those do work sometimes.
Yeah,
signing petitions. So I've literally been like on Uber Eats and I'm waiting for Uber Eats and I go and find petitions. Petitions to sign. Well, all right, calm down. This microphone likes Trump. Protect your joy like it's protest. Protect your joy like it's protest. Joy is resistance. What? Protect your joy.
Joy is resistance. Yeah, yes. Still finding ways to be happy.
Dancing. Yeah. I love to turn on my pink lights in my office, smoke a little bit, turn my music on. I usually turn on Selena on my record player. Oh, it sounds so different on the record player. So little things that going to the Ritz-Carlton, hanging out with my friends, just because I got to remember that I'm blessed and I'm still able to do this. If I get too consumed with it, then I end up suffering like the people are suffering. And it's like, hey, for right now, you do have freedom and you have the time to like spend with your friends.
Right.
And then I'll do number 4, rest.
Do you?
We'll keep it at 4 things. Yeah.
Do you?
I do. Those 3 days of fasting was resting.
Okay.
I had to rest a lot because I had no energy. Yeah. So rest is not quitting. I got to remind myself that. So just
Rest is not quitting.
rest is not quitting. You needed to continue to show up. So I rested and now I'm back to tell you how angry I be getting. And then I go back to number one. That's one.
Dream come true.
Set a media boundary. 2, turn rage into routine. 3, protect your joy. 'Cause 4, you're gonna rest today.
Lovely, Carla. Lovely.
Perfect.
Yeah.
McDonald's has entered a Minecraft movie universe, and Grimace, Birdie, and Hamburglar just spawned as new collectibles in the overworld. Now for a limited time, you can get one of 6 McDonald's collectibles when you order a Minecraft movie meal. Ooh. With your choice of Big Mac or 10-piece chicken McNuggets with spicy nether flame sauce. Available now in a biome near you. Oh, and at your local McDonald's. At participating McDonald's for a limited time. A Minecraft movie only in theaters.
Well, now that we've rested from Trump a little bit.
Yeah, let's move on from Trump.
Okay,
Let's move on from Trump. I think we have a listener letter.
We do?
Mhm.
Yes, we do. It's right here. Okay, let's go to listener
Let's
letter.
go to a listener letter.
I'm down with that.
I forgot what this one was about.
Me too.
Harris
So let's
shit.
find out. Oh, I think this one is. Oh, I like this one. This one came in our DMs. So I won't say her. No, it's not. Which is the one that came in our DMs? Oh, it's right here, actually. Let me read it.
Okay.
I'm going to read this one.
Okay.
So if you have a question, you can DM us at the So What Now podcast on Instagram or the So What Now pod at gmail.com. You can also DM us personally. We may see it. We may not.
We might not.
But the podcast one will see it.
Yeah.
So hi, Carla and Dex. I hope you're having a blessed day when you see this. I'm hoping that you and Dex could share some insight about being the only entrepreneur friend. For context, I'm taking over my mom's business, and because she's from a different generation, that has meant full rebranding, new marketing, finding new accounts, etc. It has also meant executing my own business ideas and putting in the hours to grow the business the way I desire. It's been so much work on my part, but super rewarding, and I'm so excited about the future and what we're building. I just found out my 3 best friends are doing a Europe trip without me, and although I've come to be okay with being the friend that can't always attend things, I also can't help but feeling like I'm missing out.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I also feel like none of them understand this chapter I'm in right now, since I'm the only entrepreneur friend. My friends are my best friends for life, and they understand that and are supportive, but I can't help feeling a bit lonely on this journey when it comes to them. I know it won't be the last trip, but it feels like a big moment since it's the first international trip together. I know this is between me and my God at the end of the day, but any advice on being the only entrepreneur friend is so appreciated. Have you dealt with this? Any advice on navigating? Or do I just go with my gut and thug it out, grow this business, and enjoy experiences with my besties later on when finances and time allow?
Damn, they ain't even invite her.
It's a little fucked up.
Right?
That might take a little conversation.
At least give me the opportunity to say I can't go. Damn.
Right. You know how, I don't know if it was last episode, I said I still invited the 2 friends that were fighting. Just a little invitation.
Yeah.
Did you not want me to go if I could?
So once you get beyond that, I do think a big part of entrepreneurship is understanding that you're doing something right now for your future self, your future family, and you're going to miss out on some things and finding a way to be okay with that. I don't mean it won't be sad sometimes. It won't sting. But like trying to keep your mind focused on that greater good, that end goal versus the temporary happiness.
I don't know what it's like being on the other side of my friendship. I don't know my side. So I know I can be a little intense and I do a lot of things. Entrepreneurship, this does take a lot from you. But as I'm reading through all of this, I come back and it's pretty dope. So possibly you're a new listener or a new follower. And I think I've told the story before in 2017 when I didn't go with Carla to Singapore and Thailand.
Mm-mm.
So we had planned to go to Thailand February of 2017.
Okay.
So we were pretty young.
Yeah.
Like then this is when Carla was getting engaged. So I had made her ring at the pawn shop and everything. We made her ring. She was getting proposed to. My dad passed away. And I ended up, that's when I was running the shop for that time. And I knew that this isn't it. I'm trying to build something. I went back to school and I'm like, I want to come back. At the time, I didn't know where I was headed, but I knew there was something there. So I didn't go. And I did have the money in my account to go, but I chose to stay behind to run the business, which was my dad's, that at the time my brother nor my mom knew how to run. So I stayed behind, and that was a big one because Thailand is one of my bucket lists.
Yeah.
Like Thailand is a place that I cannot wait to go. And from 2017 to today, is 8 years. I'm now going to Indonesia. I might not be going to Thailand necessarily, but actually this is a step up for me from Thailand. Thailand was like, I'll start here until I can afford the other one. But you do have to make these sacrifices. And there are two things, as we were saying, like, damn, her friends didn't even invite her. But it could also be to not tempt you.
Yeah.
So it depends on what your friendship is like with them. I can see how maybe it's like, let them do it and let's not even tempt her. I don't know how I would have felt about that. At least tell me. And I was able to at least tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's a group friend. Like when you go with your mans or whatever, or the guy that you have, the man that's in your life, in and out. So when you go, sometimes you'll tell me, other times I'll call and it does the man. I'm like, this bitch is out the country. Where is she? So that's a different, because you're going with your man or whatever, or you might go like with one friend somewhere. But if it's a group trip, like if
like, damn,
I'm gonna be like, dang.
I can see why that one stung.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. Like, I think it's worth a conversation.
Yeah.
To say, hey, y'all, like, I really feel this way, but let's plan for one when I'm not, you know, in the midst of all of this.
I mean, and then, it's worth the conversation, because in their defense, they probably like, damn, we invite this bitch to 10 things. She says no to everything. Like, I'm tired of asking her.
That could be a thing. Yeah. But entrepreneurship is hard.
It is.
And sometimes what you need to do, I love
That's why it's not cut out for everybody.
I love that my friends that aren't entrepreneurs understand when maybe I'm not as responsive, or I have extra time, or I don't have the time, whatever it may be. But you need to find friends that are entrepreneurs.
Yes, because not even just for like the friendship aspect of it, like it's so important to have that network. You're gonna, even if y'all not doing the same business, there's so much you can learn from your fellow entrepreneurs, whether it's time management, whether it's organization, whether them just having somebody in their network just so happens to cross into you. Yeah, it's gonna be really important for you to make additional friends that are in the same space as you as far as that entrepreneur hustle.
What kind of business it was?
No, she didn't say. It's something from her mom.
Yeah. Well, I hear you. You're if you love it, because she said she's rebranding it, new marketing, that means that you want to run it at the end of the day. So yeah, put your head in that. And before you know it, you'll come back out and be like, oh, like my bank account is full. I have time. I feel good. Like I can leave that. And it'll be a difference when you realize, when you're on the other side, who knows how many years. I mean, it can happen quick, but it can happen years later. Then now you're like, oh, I'm home on a Wednesday, or I hang out on a Tuesday, or I go on vacation during the weekdays.
Yeah.
To avoid, and then they have to then work around their PTO.
Exactly.
So,
Poocha.
But it ends up working out later on. Build it so then you can enjoy it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Build it. So, and get some friends. So go networking. There's tons of look for people on your level. I think sometimes in business, we look for folks that are doing better than us. And I love watching folks, and I'm looking at their blueprint, what they're doing, but I try to find people in my own network. That's who I get the most from. Like who I started with. When I look to my left and my right, I'm like, oh, you guys have now different things that we all got going on. And also people that aren't on social media. There's so many business people that are connected that got 200 followers and post their dog. And they know the president of this network or of this distribution company, like all kinds of things. You don't know who's who. Just go find people that are within the same business realm or just in business. That does help. I like that.
I think you'll be fine. I think you and your friends will be fine. But especially in this unique space that y'all in, like communication is super important. So people's feelings don't get hurt unintentionally. Because this is like, it probably was not intentional, right?
No.
So you got to have
not.
conversation. You have to have conversation.
Yeah, just let them know. Because for the most part, people don't really know what we're going through in entrepreneurship. It's like one day everything's good. The next day everything's on fire. And they're just like, yeah, well, Friday I get paid. So let me
regardless,
the level of stress is different what's coming. But you'll get used to it. Like get in it. Go in knee deep. Try to find a little bit of balance for your personal life. But do your business, girl. It's fine. But still enjoy your life. That's good. You want to talk about one of the fastest marriages and divorces ever?
Ooh.
Girl. Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates.
Okay, so but did they really get married? Or were they just saying they were married so they can have sex?
Apparently, they got married April 6th and got divorced May 28th. But they're in a 90-day trial period.
Of marriage or divorce?
No. So apparently, you have to wait 90 days to make sure that you're not... It's a reconciliation period to make sure that you were not pregnant or you don't want to get back together under Allah.
Okay.
So it's a 90-day, which I don't think it's bad. Give you 90 days. I wonder if it includes therapy or something in those 90 days.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's like, are we going to make this work these next 90 days? But she says that she's not here to entertain anybody romantically right now. She's resetting and refocusing.
Have either of them shared why they...
Not to date that I know, but my thing is...
It was strange to me from the beginning.
Are you taking religion seriously?
I think she is. And I think that's how she ended up with somebody like him. Because he was willing to marry and he was of the same religion.
I don't know, but he's had Drika. So
him and her, they're not together anymore.
But they were,
a lot of people are saying that he was doing stuff with Brittany to get Drika's attention and to make her jealous.
So she got interviewed, like I told you, by Good Moms Bad Choices at Black Effect. Brittany's been obsessed with Kevin Gates.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, there's videos of her back in the day, like talking about him, how she like adored him. She interviewed him one time, like at Rolling Loud, and she's like, she loves him. But I'm wondering if she used the religion aspect to try to find a man versus trying to find herself. Let me go to religion, so the end goal is a man.
Yeah.
And you may find great things, because I told you, most religions, they do have one God, and for the most part, they have good morals and good things to do. They differ. But if you're going in it for the end goal not being getting closer to that God or whatever it is, the end goal is a man, this is how it's going to end up.
Yeah. I want her to come on the show.
I
want to ask her. You have her number?
Yeah. Girl. No, I mean, it's probably not the same number. It was 3 years ago.
Like, I'm so curious.
I drove her to the airport.
I'm curious how this happened.
I don't know. I think one thing about her, I spent an entire day with her. Brilliant.
What? What were you doing with her?
Producing. She was on one of our shows. So we flew her in, and we had her all day. We had to push her flight back, and then I took her to the airport. Brilliant girl. Brilliant. Beautiful in person. She looks a lot thicker and on camera, but she's just like built very nicely. I just think she's so smart. She speaks so well. Her energy was 10 out of 10. You can just tell she's very passionate, and she talks openly about her past and things that she's gone through and things that she's missed with men. And she caught a lot of attention when she was playing soccer, and the men were really in her DMs, and it just kind of fell on her lap. All of this fell on her lap, and she just knows how to get the attention and how to garner that viral moment. And it's worked for her. And I think she's kind of just rides that wave.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's easy to ride that wave when the checks come in, but she wasn't even making that much money because she couldn't leave. I think we flew her to Atlanta. She was in North Carolina, and she couldn't leave that area because her baby daddy was playing around there. So she wasn't making any money. She needed to be in LA. I don't know. But she is a very, very smart girl. I think that it's just the choices that she decides to make in order to get a check. She's a mom. This is what works for her.
Yeah, she's back on Basketball Wives.
I haven't finished it. I've only seen like 2 episodes.
I didn't watch it. I'm not.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mandy and I were watching it, and I went back and we watched another episode, but I haven't finished it. But I heard it's pretty good. Did you watch the rumor that's happening about Jackie and her husband?
No.
That supposedly the oldest daughter is his teammate from back in the day, the one that's also on the show. So he's supposedly like suing her. I don't know. I saw a whole thing about it, and they're saying that it's not true. It was somebody who works in the NBA who sent it to me, but now he's like, we can't find where the actual lawsuit is. But Jackie Christie supposedly is like divorcing her because the oldest kid is not hers.
No way.
Yes. I don't know. Chris Webber supposedly is the real daddy. So Chris Webber came out and did a video.
Oh, wow.
It was like, y'all need to stop believing these lies. Chris Webber was fine back. Do you remember Chris Webber?
No. No idea who that is. I don't know sports.
Okay. Chris Webber was fine back in the day when Jackie Christie played also. All right.
I don't know who that is.
Well, you know who Jackie Christie is. And she marries him every year.
Every year.
So it would make so much sense that y'all knew this baby want his and why she was so protective over Mr. Christie. I don't know. But I would love to have Brittany on. We can only assume
I would just say I can see that how she fell for Kevin Gates' charm because he is charming. And then the physical lusting, if she really not having sex because of religion.
Woo! Itching.
And he is willing to get married and, that removes that barrier. I could see how that would happen. But from the very beginning, I was like, Kevin's not a serious person.
No.
Don't marry that man.
But I can see when you were really yearning for love.
Yeah.
And a man puts you on that kind of pedestal.
Oh, yeah. And I'm
he's
sure he
loving on
knows
you.
all the things to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he knows about her, knows her struggle. She's so vulnerable and she just lets it all out. So you know everything about her now. That's why it's a little scary for me sometimes how vulnerable I can be.
I know. That's why I be telling you to block people, but you on everything. You can't even block people. You're everywhere. I be telling you, you need to block men. They should not have access because it's like too much information about you for them to figure out what to say, what to do.
That's why I'm saying. Where we
like when you tell me they be watching your stories, I'm like, why are they on there? That makes me so.
Did I tell? Never mind. They just be in my phone playing, and I stop responding. But like, stop playing in my phone. And I know they be listening. Stop playing in my phone.
Right. Yeah.
You just entertaining yourselves. They be talking to themselves. They listen to the show and then send a message.
Right.
To make themselves feel like they talking to someone. You're not talking to me. I'm blocking you. Especially on my phone.
That would be like so weird for me. Like, what are you doing listening to the show, sir?
I don't know. I can't tell you. Well, is anything making you feel good this week?
Okay, nerd out. Okay. Speaking of immigrants, 10th anniversary of Hamilton. And so I'm just like rewatching that, listening to
I've never seen it.
The soundtrack. Like I listen to it every day, a couple times a day. The song is stuck in my head.
What song is it? Sing it for me.
It's a bunch of different songs, but one of them is about like immigrants. We get the job done. Oh, you're a fan too? Yeah.
I've never seen this or heard it.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Yeah, I'm addicted. Me and Michaela watch it all the time. I wish I could go see it again because like a lot of people from the original cast are there, but it's like thousands of dollars and I'm not a rich entrepreneur. Don't say it like that. It's good.
Sorry.
It's really good.
I just don't know if I would pay $1,000 to watch a play.
That one you would.
I would?
It's really good. Like the music is good.
Oh, it's for the music?
Yeah, it's a musical. Which would annoy you even more. But
yeah.
It's so good. It's making me feel so good. Like I'm just like stuck in it again. And I'm like, Michaela, I'll walk in Michaela room and be like, Eliza.
It sounds cool.
And Michaela's like, okay, Mom. But it's something that we bond over because she's.
Where did you see it at?
The first time I saw it, I want to say it was during COVID and I watched it on Disney Plus.
Oh, so you've never seen it
So I've never seen it in person. No, I've never had the honor of seeing it in person.
It was like good on TV?
Great on TV.
Why never told me to watch it before?
Oh my God, because you're not a musical. It's like musical people are certain.
I liked Wicked.
Okay, but this is really good. They rap most of the time, honestly.
Oh, so they have captions?
No, they don't. It's not fast rap.
Am I going to understand it?
Yeah.
I need captions. But it's on TV. It should have
captions. It's on TV. You will not need captions. It's really good.
I'm telling you, I need captions.
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
Oh. I know I would not. If there's
a beat, love it.
There's music and words. I can't focus on the words.
Oh, you would love it.
But no, I think I'm gonna try it.
It's about Alexander Hamilton. It's really
Who's that?
One of our founding fathers. It's really, really good.
He's his president?
No, but you would really
founding fathers aren't presidents.
Not all of them.
Oh,
I think one or two of them were. Jefferson.
Do you know what I found out about
what?
ChatGPT recently?
What?
Did you know what the Civil War was?
Yeah.
What was the Civil War?
The Civil War was the slavery war.
Yes, but what? Do you know who was fighting each other?
The U.S. and the U.S.
Yes, but
the South and the North.
Who was the South?
Like the South of part of the United States.
The Confederates.
Yes, the Confederates, yeah.
And then like the regular.
That's where the Confederate flag comes
from. They were
from.
fighting because they wanted to keep slavery.
Well, if you ask them, they won't say that.
Yes.
They will say it's about states' rights. States' rights to keep
slaves.
Yes. I'm so glad you're learning this. Now, so at the ripe age of 38, after all this schooling and education,
Florida school system, public school system. Yeah. We do some great things and others not so great. That's why you can't erase certain books from the school.
You know what? You should watch Hamilton because you would learn a lot.
So I was talking to ChatGPT about this because what happened was Trump was saying supposedly he was going to bring back some of these Confederate names to the ones that got removed.
The statues and stuff,
the statues. And I'm like, okay, why is it that big of a deal? Who are these people and what they really believe in? Because I see the Confederate, we're in Florida. The Confederate flag is like our flag. That's like the state's flag, basically. So I'm like, what is going on here? And I'm like, wow, I knew of like all the stuff to end slavery. I knew how it was going, but I didn't really know like what the fight was. So shout out to our northern brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Northern crackers.
Wow, I cannot believe that you did not know this. Yes,
I think it is
a big part of it was like the more new states we would introduce, there would always be a fight over whether or not it would allow slavery or not. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had too many people, and we took them down.
And because of the Southern people, because so much of the population was slaves, and slaves couldn't vote, the Southern people had less voting power because they had less people who were eligible to vote.
Wow. I need to teach my kids this.
Yes. So Hamilton is not about that specifically, but you would learn so much about history.
Okay. Are they really trying to erase this history from books? Because I can't.
Yes, they are.
This. Well, ChatGPT can't.
I'm looking for mine at work. I'm looking for girl. It's terrible all day. Whoa.
Wow, this is really good. Maybe we should do like somebody do a compilation of this, case into somebody, or maybe Courtney.
Yeah.
Because I think what we
You know what? One of the songs reminds me of you because they're saying like Alexander Hamilton was writing all the time, like he's running out of time. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Yes. Like he felt like he had to do so much and get so much done.
Oh, so I'm Hamilton?
You're Hamilton.
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I love to be the main character. Hamilton. I love to be the main character.
That's my nerdy feel good.
I like that. I don't know what's making me feel good this week. Did I talk about the true fruit on here before? The raspberry chocolate covered
candy?
Raspberries? Yeah, it's this frozen raspberries that are covered in dark chocolate. Apparently everybody knows about them, but they're called true fruit.
Okay.
And it's just a raspberry. It looks like a raisinette kind of, but frozen. Girls like eating ice cream. And I Jasmine put me onto them, Hair Jasmine, and I have had them in my freezer ever since then. And then yesterday I tried a new kind from True Fruit. It's dried bananas covered in like a thin layer of dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So I figured that could be a better snack than chips.
Yes, I agree.
But, I got to look at the bag because I thought it was the bag that was cool to eat. Apparently it's only like 5.
Yeah.
I ate the bag in Tampa.
A serving is probably like,
I was just eating it like it was popcorn, girl. Just popping them. Oh, so good. I'm going to give you some when you come on Thursday.
Okay.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Do we have a review?
We do. This one's coming from
Angelica.
YouTube.
Okay. Not from Angelica. Eliza and Peggy, the Schuyler sisters.
Oh, is it long? I heard it was long.
It's like an hour. Yeah.
Oh, it's not like 3 hours?
Not long enough.
The fact.
Yeah.
The fact that Vivian and you are both geeking out about it. Yeah. Both of y'all. Okay, I'm watching that. I want to sing too. It doesn't take me a minute to learn the words. Okay, so this one comes from Lorena or Lauren A. Samuels or Lorena, I'm not sure. On YouTube, she said, "Oh my God, you guys!" With exclamation marks. "These once a weeks are just not cutting it.
Oh,
I spent my whole week waiting for Thursday so I can watch y'all as I drive into work on my in-office days. You guys are so real, and the topics surrounding motherhood I can really relate to. Your banter is A1. While I love your drive, Carla, I think I'm more aligned with Dex in some of these more controversial topics." Somebody got to say it. It takes somebody to be Hamilton. I mean, we can't have too many Hamiltons out here.
We had, what's her name? No, you would be Burr. Okay?
Who's Burr? Court?
Burr is the one who killed Hamilton, but he's very like, so Hamilton is like for rights and all these things, and Burr's like, I just want to get all the money and succeed, so I'm not really going to tell you what I'm about at all.
I'm not like that at all.
I'm just saying, if we were like in the play, I'd be Hamilton.
You don't even write. You're sleeping.
Okay, you're right. I'd be Angelica.
She's sleeping.
Eliza and Peggy. I'd be one of the Schuyler sisters.
Well,
yeah, they're cute.
Okay. So then she says, yeah, she aligns with Dex, whatever.
That's she said the fucking review.
We need to let people live their lives. Anywho, they should live their lives.
Yes, we should.
Anywho, lots of love from Toronto. Oh. And if y'all ever decide to go to 2-a-week episodes, I'll be here for it. Love y'all. Go. We might need to come see you, girl. It's getting kind of crazy over here. Can we record out of your house?
Yeah.
We're taking the staff with us. You got a room for us. Anywho, shout out to her for leaving the comment on their episode 33 with Jenna. She left that on there. And then there's another one. Danielle said, "Love Jenna's energy. She's definitely was a good compliment to you two. Janice, our girl, said great episode." And then there's a guy, somebody by Shark Nunez, hating, talking about this girl fell off hard. This is the ones rolling TK's dick.
Oh my gosh.
Girl went viral again. So they were just all over again.
Okay.
All over again.
Weird.
Like, block, delete,
Yeah.
like go somewhere. She fell off so hard. I fell off so hard. I'm gonna land in Bali. That's how hard I fell off. Well, anywho, you guys, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for coming. Eat some true fruit and watch Hamilton.
I think that's what I'm gonna do this week.
And yeah, I watched something for you. You should watch something for me.
Oh, that was so angry.
And then we can dress up as them for Halloween.
Oh,
we can be a founding fathers. That would be so funny.
all I gotta do is wash my hair and let it dry. Normally, I look like one. The hair is perfect when I leave it like that. And there's like blondes. If I made it blonder, it just sticks. Okay, well, thank you guys for showing up. Make sure to go to our social medias, follow us on there, and share the episodes.
Yes.
Take it from wherever, screenshot it, and share it on your social medias. Tag us so we can repost, and let's continue to grow the community.
Love you guys.
Bye.